A photo of a mosquito flying in front of the lens looks like a giant in the mist. Something big watches from the horizon. Painting of what I saw when I medically passed away. Well, the orange bits are promising. Microdosing hell by being aware and literate. Baby has gotten good at identifying data, but still struggling with surrealism, cubism, and even Baroque. A 19-year-old gay drunk punk into fucking shit up. If any squatters need a place to stay or grub for free, you could come. Open-minded punks only, no skinheads. Into Fear, Morse, Blitz, Pansy Division, Misfits, Lush, Filth, Smith, and other hardcore shit. Write or stop by, plenty of room. Would someone like to write a no-good, fucked-up 15-year-old who just got his hair cut? Contact Little Martin. 16-year-old female fascinated with vampirism. Sisters of Mercy, Cure, Dead Can Dance, Nine Inch Nails, mainly seeking male friends into goth, erythro industrial, guaranteed response. He caused one minor incident at a museum and everyone is irreplaceable Egyptian mummy disc and could have used regular toilet paper that. Wish I could see. Blind people in a nutshell. I'll see myself out. How are you feeling? I don't think my bones are okay. I prescribe 1 hour of goth music. Time to exercise that skeleton. Making friends after 30 and 2 easy steps. Figure 1, draw this shape. Figure 2, play ball with the demon. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are an irreplaceable gash in the fabric of reality. Your keening, static howl is like no other, and if it faded from the abyss, the void that would remain would be unfillable, and the mansions of silence will forever fill with our lament. The world might be full of despair and broken promises, but is also full of brightly colored poisonous frogs. Today I learned in the story of the Jewish exodus from Egypt, the Torah uses the singular word for frog, not the plural. Some interpret this as meaning Egypt was plagued by a singular frog. It is a beautiful day on Egypt, and you're a terrible frog. When you're being mean to me, this is who you're being mean to, by the way. Just a friendly reminder not to check your ceiling tonight. There will be nothing up there. You'll be perfectly fine at 1:37 a.m. Thank you for contacting the Abyss. Your scream is very important to us. Just in, new quantum theory says other versions of you in alternate universe are determining your fate. I'm calling a team meeting because what the fuck? A bot wrote this obituary and I'm losing my mind. Brenda Trent retired from living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweet heart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youth. She had no horses but thought she did. The church gave her a choir because she sang like a bird and looked like a bird, and Brenda was a bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven. In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life. This next cup of coffee will fix me. I'm worse now. Archaeologists have uncovered the first known temple to an important pre-Hispanic deity called the Flayed Lord, who is represented by a skinless corpse. Y'all need to put that shit right the fuck back. Been getting really into orange juice lately. In a horror movie, child, Mommy, I'm scared. It's okay, sweetie. Just hug the human-sized clown toy with bloody teeth that I purchased for you. Won't possibly go bad. Any film can be improved with the addition of stop-motion skeletons. I think he's onto something. My entire family enjoying the fireworks. Our dog's subplot. Everyone, it's still summer. Me, not anymore. Pumpkin time. Me, the second the last firework goes off. Who would win? All of Europe? Or a sick rat? Too soon. It's been 7.5 centuries. Summer. Me in July. Spooky season. Spooky season looking quite good right now. An officer's coat still hanging inside the USS Arizona that sank in 1941. One of the saddest photos ever. Honestly, I think it's one of the most interesting photos I've ever seen. Why are moms so afraid of Doom? Turning their kids into devil worshippers, like Doom has a pretty strong anti-demon message to it. You kill demons and save the world. That's devil worship. Lady, you cut in half demons with a chainsaw. It's not worshipping anything but the chainsaws, frankly. Jerry Pratchett's view on doom. Over the centuries, mankind has tried many ways of combating the forces of evil: prayer, fasting, good works, and so on. Up until doom, no one seemed to have thought about the double-barrel shotgun. Eat leaden death demon. A little girl who grows up thinking all doors are automatic, but actually she's haunted by a really polite ghost. So chivalry isn't dead. When best response to this post. Scary roommate. Expect to be terrified when you get home. Oh, me as a roommate. We're getting closer. Spirit has now set up shop in the back rooms. Incredible time for horror. Back rooms obsession. This pic would have went triple platinum on Tumblr. Why ghosts pass through walls? Rooted a ghost in 1878. Quite simple. They walked that way. Floor plan of a redesigned office space in 1978. Ghosts continue to follow the routes they used when alive. Even the house has been rebuilt since that time. This is why they seem to climb upstairs that no longer exist or are able to glide through walls. Hello, I hate what you've done with this place. Oh, so you decorated. I don't like it. I acknowledge that this house has had a renovation. Given that it's a stupid-ass renovation, I've elected to ignore it. It was at this moment that Pooh realized he was in the wrong woods. Wake up, sluts, it's time to sin! I'm deathly afraid of owls. Why are they allowed to do this? I wish owls couldn't fly, and this is just how they got around. Every day I don't move into a lighthouse with a terrifying backstory is a day lost. It's time to support me so I can move into a spooky-ass lighthouse. Thoughts of a time-traveling cowboy. I sure didn't appreciate it when that caveman took my beans. Happy Eat Rocks Friday. This isn't a thing, I don't think. I just made this up. Yeah, rocks. I want to decompose in a bog. Well, you clearly don't know the first thing about bogs, clout chaser. In the bog is like the opposite of decomposition. Get pickled, idiot. Huge fan of the phrase, get pickled, idiot. OMG, it's an angel. You don't have to be everyone's cup of tea. Be gasoline. Set shit on fire. And necromancer's just a really late healer. You're too late, Doc. He's already dead, cracks Knuckles. I didn't get my medical license revoked for nothing. New urban fantasy theory. Walmart hires vampires. This explains why it's open 24 hours a day, why working there is often described as soul-sucking, and why there's almost always no windows. Most damningly, Walmart is one of the few stores that specifically hire a greeter with no other job than to welcome every person into the store, because vampires have to be invited in. Wake up, America! This might go for Costco as well. New sin just dropped. Greed, lust, envy, sloth, and shrimp are giving me fodder, for I have shrimped. Unattended children will be given to the Goblin King. Tired of carrying around your meat cleaver, pistol, and calendar of saints around separately? This 16th check startup has the product for you. Thank God finally somebody is catering to my needs as a consumer. Cleric. Ultimate weapon. A man in a chicken suit in 1910. No further context needed. She doesn't want flowers. She wants an accurately geared 14th century astronomical clock from Italy. Ooh, I wouldn't mind that either. Stunning photograph of a total solar eclipse July 11th, 1991, taken by Antonio in Mexico. The birds actually do go completely insane during the total eclipse. Found very much alive by the coroner. Oh, hell, can't you let a fella sleep? The dead man asked. Snake eyewear. Imagine pulling up to the goth club in 1999 wearing these bad boys. Imagine walking into a goth club in 2006 wearing these bad boys. When my social battery dies in the middle of being out. This thing, restrained in a glass tube. Plastic tubes are not recommended for giant centipedes because their claws can become attached and impair the animal's release. Naughty centipedes get put into glass tube to atone for their sins. Me introducing all my friends to my new favorite band. Your bones secrete a hormone that can make you panic, scientists find. So it was my own spooky, scary skeleton that sent shivers down my spine. Face it, you're reading this because you're lonesome, bored, and horny punk rocker, medium-sized, dark hair, 30ish, seeks cute, short, rockin' woman who likes sick humor, local shows, and me. Many years ago, in a tavern near hell, men developed the dark practice of having the audacity. Scientists just discovered that fog is alive. Biologist, we've been studying microbial ecosystems in fog. Journalist, fog is sentient. Stand up, say your name, and 3 interesting facts about you. Cool bat fact. Bats never apologize for screaming or bumping into things, and neither should you. Just once I want the opportunity to dramatically swipe everything off a table to make room for a giant map that I'll use to explain my plan. The Goldmans are installing shingles with only a 2-inch overlap. That's crazy. Survivors of a slasher movie sitting on a bumper of an ambulance at the end? Yeah, why did I do that? I would just go home. Trying to figure out if I'm fighting demons or if I am the demon. Turns out I am the demon. How about a C? Nope. An R? No R. Fellas, I gotta say, this is some of the most fucked up shit.